you are speaks louder than anything you say. At the beginning of my 8 a.m. economics class one Monday at University of Nevada, Las Vegas, I cheerfully asked my students how their weekend went. One young man said that his weekend had not been very good. He'd had his wisdom teeth out. He then asked me why I always seemed so cheerful. His question reminded me of something I'd read somewhere before. Every morning when you get up, you have a choice how you want to approach life that day. I said to the young man, I choose to be cheerful. Let me give you an example. 60 students in Econ 101 stopped chattering and started listening. I told my students how one morning my car broke down just off the exit on the approach road to campus. I pulled over and walked the few miles to work. As soon as I got to my office, I called AAA and asked them to send a tow truck. The secretary in the Provo office asked me what had happened. It's my lucky day, I said. Your car breaks down and today's your lucky day? What do you mean by that? I said, I live 17 miles away. My car could have broken down anywhere on the freeway, but it didn't. Instead, it broke down in just the right place, off the freeway, in walking distance from work, and easy to find for the tow truck. I was able to get here in time to teach my class. I could arrange for the tow to meet me this afternoon. If my car was meant to break down, I couldn't have arranged it in a better way. The secretary kind of looked at me and then she smiled. And I smiled back and headed for class. And now I'm here. So ended my story in Econ 101. Despite the early hour, no one seemed to be asleep. My story touched them. Might not even have been the story. It all started with the student's observation that I was cheerful. A wise man once said, "Who you are speaks louder than anything you say." And I suppose that must be so.